April 9, 2019. 22-year-old sixth-year medical student Ivy Wangeshi is ruthlessly heckled in broad daylight by Naftali Kennedy. It felt like time had stopped and people couldn't believe what had just happened. In 2014, Teresa Mburu, with the help of a fellow fourth young KU student, Mary Nyambula, stabbed Zakaria Duga to death over allegations of infidelity. This was the beginning of a tragic trend. The following year witnessed a disturbing pattern, a sense of chilling female homicides within the walls of university. Edith Mesengere and Cecilia Cheruto fell victims to lovers' rage, their lives extinguished by brutal stabbings. In 2016, Edna Atieno's dreams were shattered as her body was found tied to the bed, lifeless and marked with multiple stabs, just on the verge of her graduation. The atrocities continued to escalate. Irene Kanahu, a HR officer, confronted her student boyfriend over impregnating another woman, only to meet a gruesome end, her naked body hidden in a fridge. 2018 was the famous case of Rongo University student Sharon Atieno, who was raped and stabbed multiple times, her body being found in a forest. The tragedies continues unabated, a relentless wave of brutality. Dorcas Jamilia is stabbed near her parents' home. Emma Wanyota is raped and strangled in a Napier glass farm. Naomi Chepkemoi narrowly survives the jaws of death after being stabbed by boyfriend, but Ivy was not as fortunate. 2020 brought no respite as Eunice Jerry was found dead in a river, allegedly killed by a friend over accusations of infidelity. Vasista Jepkoskoi, Miriam Chepchilchil, Gertrude Chepkoech, Celestine Mudangei, and Emily Chepkei, whose decomposing body was found in her rental residence, having been raped and strangled, were the victims of 2021, as well as Christina Mbani, who was stabbed in the chest to death. 2022, the grim list continues, with Purity Wangeshi killed and thrown by the roadside. Phyllis Jeruto found dead in her boyfriend's house, and a similar case to the one in 2019 where a Shembere technical student was killed over a girl. Jibril Muhammad is murdered in the love triangle. Tracy Jerry suddenly lost her life the same way. The horrors has intensified in 2023. Mercy Jerono 4 days after reporting campus. Catherine Jelly fell from a 7-story building in a party. June Jerop is murdered and dumped few days after a coffee date, while the naked body of Anne Kambura, with her hands tied behind her back after being raped and strangled, is found dumped in a well, similar to Pelis Nyagudi, who was raped and killed in an Napier glass farm. Stacy Chamtai is held hostage for 4 days before being stabbed to death, and Winfred Offa is stabbed after being found with another man in a party. A 20-year-old Anda Kambura is raped, burnt with an iron box, strangled, and her lifeless body dumped in a bush near her campus. And recently, it was Rose Mboke killed in her own home. This heinous act raises the disturbing question: what is happening? Majority of these victims are below the age of 24. Some universities bear witness to multiple tragedies. There was a case where one of the perpetrators had a history of similar crime, and as the numbers continue to rise, the government's response is called into question. In the face of this escalating crisis, in the midst of sorrow, you wonder how the parents of these young souls cope with the devastating loss of their children. Many other cases I didn't mention and need to be addressed, as I think it's high time for the government, these institutions, the societies and parents unite for the safety of the nation's daughters.